Mike Bohn here in Perth, Australia, ahead of UFC 284 with the lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev. Islam, it's fight week, biggest one, first title defense. How does it feel?
Feel good, very excited to be pound for pound king.
Not many people have a first title defense like this where you face a former champion. It's kind of unprecedented for these champ versus champ fights. Does this feel like the best possible way you could start off your title reign, or would it feel different, defending it against a lightweight?
I'm really happy because I fight not just defense the belt or something like that. I fight for something new, to be pound for pound best fighter. That's why it's, I think, the best way. And for me, it's not just defense. This is, for me, new target to be number one.
Yeah, that's your motivation, right? Because you're defending your belt, but you're fighting to gain something, right?
Something new. That's why I like this. That's why I told many times I want to maybe jump other division. And when you have some new target, this is new motivation.
Yeah. You think welterweight could happen one day, right?
It's gonna happen one day.
Yeah. But you want to establish yourself. The title defense record is not that many in this division. Do you want to break that first?
I'm gonna call Dana and say, hey Dana, just put on your mind. If you need someone in the 170, I'm gonna be ready.
You mentioned Dana. What's the deal with you and Dana right now? Are you guys cool? Did you see his comments from this morning?
From this morning, I don't see.
He got asked about your comments about there not being enough promotion for this event, and he basically said, Islam lives in Dagestan. He maybe doesn't know as well what's going on over here.
It's not just all media. When I come, they give me the same question. What do you think about promote, about this? But for me, I tell them, hey, I'm ready to travel around the world and promote this fight. But if UFC don't want, but I'm ready. And we sent 2 days ago. We talked to Dana. I talked with Dana in the Instagram. We have some plan, but I'm waiting for his answer.
Everyone was making such a big deal of the press conference where he seemingly forgot your name for a moment. It seemed like it was an accident, not on purpose. What did you think of that moment?
For US people, this is not easy. My surname, he forget, but Makhachev not easy for the US, Like Nurmagomedov, I don't hear like somebody say right, Yeah. Everybody did some mistake, because that's why I don't care.
So no bad blood. You don't feel disrespected or anything like that.
He for sure he respect all champions, but I don't think bad about people.
Yeah, that's great. And what about Alex? I mean, he said a lot of very strong words. He was kind of criticizing you for not coming to that ceremony yesterday, like all these little things. Do you feel like where they did the welcome to Australia thing, with like the cultural stuff? He seemed to not like that you were there.
I just training. When he did this stuff, I training. That's why he have to be ready. I'm coming with in good shape, and Alex for sure it's great fighter. He show people his level. He beat all opponents from his division, and he beat Holloway 2-3 times. I don't see some big fight for him in his division. That's why he jumping to other weight class. I respect him, and I think this is big mistake for him.
Mm-hmm. But you feel you can knock him out, right? He seems to think as long as I stay off the ground, he's like, anytime Islam takes me down, I'm going to get up, and then the fight starts. But you feel you can strike well with him.
Maybe the fight not starts again. Maybe this finish there.
Yeah,
that's right.
One takedown will be all it needs.
Like his teammate Dan Hooker, he talk same things. I'm gonna get up, but after first one, he not get up. He just stop.
Yeah. Right.
Somebody say Alex hard to finish him, but if he not gonna tap, or broke him or he gonna sleep for sure.
Yeah. And you also feel you could knock him out too, right?
Of course, I'm gonna look for this, because I want to knock him out, because last 5-6 fight I have all some ambition or ground and pound finish, but this fight I want to look for the knockout.
And he seems to be more hittable than you, right? Like his last fight, he took more significant strikes than you've taken in your entire UFC career in one fight. So maybe the defense makes a difference too.
Yeah. This I have good record in UFC, and that's why I choose easy way always. All guys, all fighters have same problem because they're not bad in the wrestling. Because like Dagestan wrestling, this is not same, And he brings some people to the camp to the improve wrestling, but Dagestan wrestling not same.
Who do you think is the number one contender after this? You have Beneil Dariush out there. Dustin Poirier is obviously coming off a win, and then they just announced the Ultimate Fighter with Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. How do you think all these people fit in?
Number one contender, of course, if Beneil beat Charles, he's gonna be first. But if Charles gonna beat him, I don't know. If Charles gonna beat him, it's maybe something happen. Maybe I don't know. It's very interesting. Very interesting for a fight for me. They both guys. But other fight, Chandler versus Conor, it's good fight for MMA fans. But these both guys, from me where I know and from we have between us long way, and this just good fight for the fans, and that's it.
Well, a lot of the analysts say, like Michael Bisping and Daniel Cormier, like if Conor McGregor wins, maybe they'll try to give him a title shot. Would you like a fight with Conor one day? There's so much, history between your team and him. Obviously, he's a big selling star. That would be a huge fight for your career.
I think my fans gonna upset if this happen, but I told you, if UFC call me, I never choose someone. If UFC call me, I'm gonna be ready.
Well, first things first, we need to give this fight on Sunday the respect it deserves. This is as big as it gets in the sport. I mean, I think the skill level is as good as it gets, right? Do you feel like people need to give this the respect?
Of course, I'm not gonna underestimate him. He's a best fighter right now. That's why I want to take this, and I'm gonna be ready.
I know the Australian fans going to cheer you when you're leaving the cage with that belt because your performance will be so impressive.
Australian fans, you don't like this or you like this, I'm gonna beat your champion.
Thank you, Islam. Appreciate the time. Best of luck.
Thank you.